All right. Hi, Libra. Welcome to your annual forecast. All right. So, if you feel like annual forecast is too long, you don't have to watch. Like it only takes a little bit of a common sense. But if you feel like, shuffling's too long and, sorry, shuffling's too long and, the too short, then there are a lot of readers out there, right? They can accommodate, they can accommodate your requirements. All right. For a free reading or free forecast. People. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Anyway, so we'll be starting off with the January, Feb, and March for the first quarter of the year. Ooh. Wow. Okay, so you know what? This forecast is only for those people who can appreciate whatever we can provide. Okay. You don't appreciate it, you're free to go. All right, so first quarter of the year. All right, so you're starting to feel so sad and lonely, and yeah, feeling a little bit discontented because you feel like, why is it that my life is not blossoming like the others? It's like you're comparing your life to other people, which is you shouldn't really, you shouldn't really do that. It's a big no-no. So I feel like you need to, stop looking at other people's cups and compare it to yours because your working life is finally going to be blossoming. All right. You just need to be a little bit more patient. February, you are going to be a little bit more insightful. Okay. There will be a lot of communications and you need to be a little bit more selective. Who will you be giving your energy to? Or which one you're going to be entertaining or whatsoever. Okay. March, there is somebody. For those of you who's already in a relationship or probably dating, you're going to have a lot of fears and doubts and a lot of, it's like you're going to be blowing things out of proportion. I feel like you need to talk and communicate before you make any assumptions or conclusions about somebody that you are with. All right. So this is for the first quarter of the year. I'm not going to be going through um month by month. Okay. Just like how we used to. All right. For the first part of the year, I don't see any problem. It seems like you are on the right path. All right. Hold on. Just give me a second. All right. And yeah. Okay. First month, things are really looking good. First month, first quarter of the year. So this is for January. Seems like some of you are also going to be moving to a new place, new home, new office, company, position. Some of you are also going to be a little bit, like you're going to be lessening your time you know, spending time with your loved one. It's like you're going to be concentrating in your job, work, finances, obligations, responsibilities. Although you're going to start hearing something from the grapevines, about your person, but I feel like you will still keep on moving on and moving forward. I don't feel like this is something that you're going to let you this is something that you're gonna hinder you? Wow. Okay. All right. For the month of January, it seems like, everything looks good. You're going to be moving, transferring, getting, some of you might be moving to a new company, office, department, team. All right. And I feel like you're going to be close to achieving your goals. However, when it comes to your loved one or when it comes to your love life, you're going to be very cut off and dry. And this is something that they're not going to understand. I don't really feel like that this is something that they're going to be able to, to fathom, or they feel like, why can you just like set me aside, or how come you can just like sweep me off and concentrate in your life without me. Some of you are in a very codependent situation, or codependent, yeah, it's a codependent situation or codependent relationship, because there is somebody here that will say like, you don't have time for me, you're always like this, you're always like that, and then this person's going to do something to get your attention. Be very careful of somebody that will try to, let's say for example that you're always traveling, um and this person will be like, I don't know, I'm seeing some silent competitions or some stupid games that this person is going to be playing just because that they feel so envious of you or jealous in a wicked way. I mean, why would you be jealous with your partner's achievement? That is so sick, you know. If you're with somebody who's very toxic and um somebody who is unhealthy to be with, then I feel like you know, you're with someone who cannot be trusted, and somebody who's not actually um who's not actually like really in love with you. I don't really feel like you should invest more of your energy towards this person. If you feel like they're kind of like looking for another person to entertain, or they're pretty much keeping their options open, let them. Because this person is not worth keeping for. You're probably dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, probably Leo, Sagittarius. Um, yeah. Now, February looks like there will be a lot of communications. Yeah, you're going to be discovering something about your person, and this will just prompt you to move away, move on, and to get away. All right. I don't know. I just feel like, in the month of January, there is something that you're going to be setting aside, or that you're not going to be paying attention to. And in the month of February, it will just get even more intensified. In the month of March, this will just prompt you to just like to really put an end to everything. This person's going to try and come back to you, but to ask for another chance. But for you, it's like, no, you got to close the door. You will be closing the door. And I don't really feel like this person's even worthy of your time, in the first place. Um, It's like I can see that most of you are gonna be like working off your ass, and like you're gonna be dedicating your time into working on your goals and ambitions, or it could be goals. But this person is nowhere to be like more of a help to you. They're just gonna keep on sabotaging you. It's gonna keep on doing something. I'm also getting somebody is like a sex addict, or they have like a very active sex life, or they're very active in sex. All right. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo, another Libra probably. All right, so let's take a look now at your finances. I told you. Okay. Now, despite of you having a very bad love life, I gotta say it straight to you. Okay. I don't really feel like your love life this year is something that you're going to be expecting. So I just want you to be prepared for that. I'm not going to be sugarcoating things just for to yeah, just to appease your pride and your ego and whatsoever. Okay. You're old enough to handle the truth and to handle the reality. And not every day is like rainbows and candies, especially when it comes to marriage and love life. You got to accept the fact that when you're in love or when you're in a relationship, love, tears, and misery weighs more than joy, laughter, and bliss. That's a fact. Okay. Some people, like when they say, like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship if it's going to be like up and down or roller coaster. And, like I'm going to be miserable. And I thought that he or she's my soulmate. Why would he cheat? And blah, blah, blah. If you're expecting just because that you're going to be with your soulmate, that life is going to be so peachy and apples and, rainbows and candies and unicorns and whatever, you're not really looking into the realistic side of life. Okay. You're living in a fantasy, and your life is not written by Grimm Brothers. Okay. So it's no fairy tale. You got to accept that. So, like what I said, despite of your love life being more of a stress for you, your finances are going to start pulling up and showing up a lot of good signs. You know, give me, I'm getting a lot of zings, and it's like you're going to be very focused in your finances no matter what. Yes, your love life, your marriage, whoever it is that you're in love with will be stressing you out, will be stressing the hell out of you, but your mind will be separated from your heart and, like soul or whoever it is that you need. Because you've already gone through, some of you might have gone through homelessness, in 2023, 2022, and you only managed to get yourself out of that rut. Your person did not really do anything. And so you feel like, I chose you before and it cost me my life, my years of hard work. And we practically lived on the street. When I chose you, when I listened to you, and now I got to listen to my own instinct. I got to listen to my goals and targets and ambitions, and money is definitely coming in. My vibration is higher right now, and you are there putting me down. And instead of you being supportive and understanding, you did nothing but to always pull me down. So some of you, especially in the month of February, if you're going to be able to devote your energy towards productivity, finances, and like all of this great, good, brand new beginnings, a lot of doors are going to be opening up for you. I'm picking up that most of you will have like big breaks in the airline industries or air industry, and you are going to be, it's like there are some impossible dreams in the past, And then it will slowly, the universe will show you that nothing is impossible as long as you put your mind and heart into it. Okay. Now, the month of March, you're still going to be, some of you might be going through a divorce. Some of you might be going through a period of struggle. I don't know, maybe an arbitration about who's going to get who, what's going to get, who's going to get what, or something like that. I'm also seeing some unexpected checks, paybacks, growth in your finances that's going to be coming your way. And you're going to be so, so happy because this is something that you're not really expecting to happen. That when you finally let go of this person, things just suddenly happen, spruced up, and grow. For you, it's like, wow, I really did the right thing. All right, I really did the right thing. And you have escaped the another downfall with this person. I don't know. I just feel like this person is kind of competing silently against you. Like what I said, if your person is like this, or if you are married, or if you're in a relationship with this kind of person, better let them go. That's not love. For somebody who truly loves you, they're going to be very supportive and understanding of you, and they're willing to make a sacrifice. All right. Let's take a look now at your love life. Like what I said, expect that your person is going to be doing something to betray you just to get your attention. This person is going to be playing their game, keeping their options open. And you got to let them know that you are actually aware of what they are doing. Do not settle down with this kind of attitude or behavior. Because you know what? This person is actually busy dicking around or fucking around, and you are busy making money. They're going to be sorry once you let them go. And they can see that you have a new Tesla or a new Mercedes. You just bought a 6-bedroom villa. I'm telling you, this person's going to be kissing your ass. But no. Okay. All right. So, I mean, if somebody couldn't really like treat you better or treat you well while you're together, mm-mm. True love, actually, you can only see if somebody really loves you when you go through your hardest of times. The most difficult, impossible, darkest moments that you would ever go through your life, and they're still there by your side, very supportive and understanding, and they never really want to walk away from you, or they will never walk away from you. But if somebody just continuously create a demise or like a great big downfall into your life, then it's time for you to think long and hard about it, and time for you to choose yourself. Okay. So, um, for some of you, okay, if you're single, be careful of somebody that you are. I mean, you're gonna be like having a lot of fun, ticks all the boxes, and it seems like you're gonna be getting along, and you thought that this person, like the only thing that's actually missing is them confirming to you that you're already together. Okay. So this is for those who's like dating somebody, and you feel like, oh, we're almost there, we're good, we're great, we're getting along well. You feel like, there's like a soulmate connection. And all of a sudden, you're going to find out that this person is very promiscuous, and they are also doing the same thing to other people. So, most likely, that they are also acting the same way towards other people. And whoever it is that will be falling into their trap, then that's going to be their victim. And that's the one that they're going to be taking advantage to. So, be careful. Now, um, you'll be moving on. Singles, you're gonna try and protect yourself from unwanted and unhealthy attachments or people that you're gonna be dating, people that you're gonna be with. You're also gonna be weighing down your options and look into the possibilities of what if, that there's somebody from the past that you can go back to, but no, out with the old, in with the new. I don't feel like you're going to be meeting the right one for you during this first quarter of the year, as this is more of a purging for you. Now, for those of you who's already married, you're going to find out that your person is still dealing with their baby mama or baby daddy. And I don't know, it seems like you're going to, like your intuition has been, you're going to say to yourself that my intuition has been really on point right from the very beginning. And I was so right about this. I was so right about this. So, yeah, so you're just gonna try and pull your strength about walking away from this. I mean, they're gonna try and say sorry, apologize, or something like that. But know that their apology is not sincere. It is so insincere. Okay. Even though that your foundation probably you've been together for 9 months, 9 years, and you feel like like we've already gone through a lot of stuff. But if you would just, like there's also like lack of balance in this situation. If you have kids, I don't feel like your person's been participating much with the co-parenting and stuff. I mean, they're good and great when it comes to kids, but taking care of looking after them, it's still you. So the ending, you might just, like think about walking away. All right. So let's take a look at your health. You need to be careful with your skin conditions, skin allergies, any airborne allergies that you might get. Exposure to the sun or weather could be if you're in a very cold place, you might just get a cold burn. I mean, the weather is going to be very different. You also need to get some balance, get back into balance. Be careful. Like what I said, like even though probably that in your state or in your region right now, there are no ice or snow. The weather is still cold. So this is not yet the right time for you to go or dip into the water. It's not yet time. And I feel like be careful of shorts. Okay. Um Also you need to, some of you are having a hard time bending your body, or it could be that you feel like your bones are cracking. You need to do a little bit of stretching, here and there, and probably visit a chiropractor. Okay. You have a very swollen part, or you have a very painful side, the right side of your body. Uh, you've been taking some pain relievers for this, but I feel like it's also time for you to really visit a chiropractor for that. I'm gonna feel more relieved. Or could be an acupuncturist. All right. Also, having some problems concentrating. All right. In the month of February, it looks like you need to be grounded. Also, you need to strengthen your immune system, probably take some more supplements, or actually, it's in your diet. And be careful of any animal, okay, any allergies or diseases that you might get from your animal or from your pet. And do not let them wander off on their own. Some of you actually have a very nasty neighbor. Probably that they're not really animal lovers. So be careful about that. Sore throat, throat issues, and thyroid. You might also want to change the grade of your reading glasses. Some of you actually have some astigmatism, and you might need to rebuild your. Some of you would want to stay healthy, be healthy, or trim down your weight around the month of March. But for you, it's like it's really hard. I feel like it's in your diet or in your lifestyle, especially if you're above 40. The way you're doing your weight loss is not really applicable. You need to look for like a weight loss program that's applicable to your age, and do not use over the counter medicine, okay? And you need to rehydrate, drink a lot of water. That's the reason why you've been having a lot of migraines and headache. All right, so let's take a look now. Second quarter of the year. Just give me a second, okay? Hmm. Anyway, so for the second quarter of the year, April, May, June, it looks like your work life is still going to be very, very good and blossoming. All right. Hmm. You got a choice to make around the month of May. All right. In the month of April, you're going to start working on rebuilding your. Some of you are also going to be getting into some investment portfolios or something like that. And I'm seeing like this is going to be like really fruitious. All right. Your work life is also going to be very blossomy because you're going to be very analytical, more observant, and less emotions. The month of May, there is a choice that you have to make, but you know what to do. Okay. You're the emperor here. You know what to do. You know what is best for you. And you are definitely going to be making the right decision. The month of June, it's only it's you overthinking things. That's the reason why you're going to be having a lot of confusions. But it takes some advice, okay, from people who are more experienced into this field or matter, and you are going to be getting the right kind of advice and make the right decision. You won't have to be so confused. All right. So let's take a look. Wow. Somebody might actually tell you, like, oh, I cannot live without you. I might as well just end this or something like that. I don't believe them. It's all bullshit. All right. Um, somebody might just like act like they need you. They're kind of like regretting everything that they have done. This person's never gonna change, so you gotta resist it. All right, you gotta. All right, so for you, this person from the past, it's definitely done. If you're gonna be breaking up, if you're gonna be separated, first quarter of the year, second quarter of the year, you're pretty much done with this person, and for you, it's like we're done. It's over. All right. And this person's still gonna try. I mean, they're not gonna respect your decision. This person's style is like, okay, yeah, I understand you. Like, since that you're so unforgiving, I'm just like going and please take care of yourself. Please know that I always love you. I will always like this and that, all those bull craps and stuff. And it's like they're trying to manipulate you, emotionally, So do not let them steer you emotionally again for the nth time. All right. Because this person knows how to manipulate people through their emotions. So you gotta like shut your emotions off. For you, it's like, not this time, not today. I'm not gonna buy your stupid crafts. I'm not gonna buy your stupid, sentiments and whatsoever. That if you really love me, we're not gonna be in this point. We're not gonna be reaching up into this separation or whatever it is. So cut it off. Save the drama. Okay. You are gonna be moving on. Okay. And you're still going to try and concentrate in, because this person is going to try and stop you from achieving your goals. Okay. And just feel like this person is, they could see that you're going to be blossoming. There will be a lot of growth in a span of 3 months. They can see that you're very stern and you're very resilient, and you're no longer like how you used to be, that you're very emotionally vulnerable towards them. So they feel like, Libra is very tough right now. Let me check. Like they're gonna try and keep on poking at you, to see if you're really like if you're gonna budge. But just, like keep your walls up high and draw the line with this person. Now, at the month of May, it seems like you need to balance. Okay. Some of you also needs to see your family. Some of you gotta check out with your family something that's been, I don't want to say happening, but something is like there's something you gotta check. All right. There's something you gotta check. And I feel like for some reason you are like you're gonna try and listen more to your intuition. I don't know. Some of you like you're very indifferent from your families. Or it could be that your families are very indifferent towards you, especially if you have Capricorn in your chart or your Capricorn moon, then no wonder. Okay. Now in the month of June, this is where you're gonna be like purging, doing working on your shadow works and like finding your center. It's like you're also going to try and reclaim your peace. You feel like you have gone through so much drama and chaos for the past, 2 months or 3 months. And for you, it's like, let me rest and recuperate. You feel stuck, but I feel like you're going to be able to, rehash your foundation and you will be successfully doing it. So, all right. So, finances, like what I said, even though that you're going to be very heartbroken, and even though you're going to be like, you know, I mean, you're going to be grieving, of course, even though that person is like too full of crap, you're going to still going to be grieving of that person because you still love them. But for you, it's like, I would rather just like, keep on lamenting and grieving and until I'm going to be okay. I don't feel like this is going to be affecting you majorly. I mean, you're going to be sad and stuff, but being just like how you used to, you're not going to be in that kind of energy. So good for you. You're stronger. Okay. You're stronger and bigger and better now. All right. So when it comes to your finances, month of April, like what I said, okay, you're going to be going through something personal, emotional turmoil. But when it comes to your finances, you feel like, who needs love life? If I'm going to be like counting my money like this, you feel like, oh, like I'm good. All right. Even though my heart is bleeding, I can just like Get a band-aid and, like, patch it. Your work is going to be yeah, very rewarding. You're also going to be traveling, around the month of May or the second week of May. And it seems like there is something that you're going to be celebrating. Some of you are going to be, this year will be full of traveling. Now, the month of June, you're going to be moving, buying a house, investing into a new place, or could be investing into real estate. You want to multiply your money, and you will be. Okay. The universe will be granting it. And say, Libra, you're going to be multiplying your money times 30, times 10. All right. And even though that you're going to have some second thoughts and, it seems like you're still going to be lacking some confidence, whether you're going to be making it or not, you will. And you're going to be very happy. You will also be blessed in the area of finances and career. But in terms of your love life, that's fine. Please note that a narcissist is actually following a pattern. How you start is how you're going to be ending. That's the clue, or that's the cue. All right. How you meet them is how you're going to be losing them, or how you have started. Because I feel like some of you are dealing with a narcissist. And some people would just say, oh, everyone's going to be a narcissist. Everyone's a narcissist. Well, most 90% of the population, it is, yeah. All right. Libra, you're a very intelligent person, but when it comes to love, I am so sorry. I love Libras, all right, but you're so stupid when it comes to love. You just let other people trample on you. You are blindly accepting somebody even though that they are just like manipulating you emotionally. You are intellectually analytical and you have an eye for detail, but you're not really using that when you're so in love with somebody. All right, there is a chance of you meeting a new love, but I don't feel like you're ready for this. I don't feel like you're ready for a new connection. You know what? Before, maybe when you were like a little bit younger, you tend to, what do you call this? When you're no longer in a relationship, let's say, for example, you just broke up. After 3 months, you move on. You're good. You're great. Jump into another relationship. And then it's the same pattern, so on and so forth. Now, this time, I feel like you are much more determined to stay on your own. All right. There are a lot of people who really wants to be with you, who really wants to, offer their cup and be with you. But for you, it's like, let me breathe from the relationship first. Let me breathe from the drama. So you want to stay single, which is I don't really feel like you will be able to. All right. So, all right. So April, it looks like what I said, a lot of people wants to be with you, but you're not really ready. There are some people that you're gonna be dating, going out with. Um, yeah, having some fun, having a casual connection, but I don't really feel like if somebody wants to trap you in another relationship, and for you, it's like, no, I am not gonna go back there again. Not for now. You want to be successful. You want to prove something to yourself. If you already have kids, you're gonna be getting your kids, okay? If you just recently come out from a breakup or a separation or a divorce or something like that. But as far as getting into another relationship, you're going to be very rolled up. And you're going to be very bluntly honest with that person that you are not looking for a relationship or you're not even ready for anything serious. Now, if they don't want to settle with anything casual or just for fun, then you're out. Um, The month of June, you're gonna be moving. Like what I said, this is the month where you're this is the month this is the period or year where you're gonna be investing into real estate. I feel like it's gonna be more of like an apartment or apartment complex, or it could be apartment units, and you're gonna be buying more than one, or you're gonna be paying for more than one because you feel like you can afford it, unlike before, and you are. It's like you're going to be very conscious about how you work on your finances. And this is also the reason why you're going to be very attractive in the eyes of your options. They feel like you're hot, you're single, you do have a lot of money. But no, I don't feel like you're ready for any relationship or whatsoever. But I feel like really going to be determined to get rid of that person in your, in your system, in your life. Now, for those of you who's already married, I feel like you're going to try to work out your foundation, probably redo your sex life, but it seems like it's going to be up and down, on and off. Both of you still have a lot of love for each other, but I feel like when it comes to the sex department, this is where the two of you are not really compatible. You're wishing for more action because you're very active. You want it more, but your person's like always tired, always busy, always away. I don't know. It could be, take it however it resonates. But when it comes to that department, you're kind of slacking off. All right. So for those of you who's actually waiting for somebody, let's say for example that you already have an existing person and you're waiting for somebody to come back to you, maybe commit, or could be say something like they're really in love with you. I don't really feel like second quarter is the right time for both of you. You have to wait for a little bit more time. You need to, okay, when it comes to your health, still a little bit of an exercising. All right. Not so heavy. Some of you are also pregnant, so be careful, especially when you're a lifter, like a weight lifter or something like that. You're into weights. You want to grow your muscles. Be careful because some of you are actually pregnant. You're going to find out 2 months or 2 weeks. All right. So, all right. So, when it comes to your health, you need to do some light exercise. Like what I said, because some of you are having some problems with your bones and joints, and you have like this pain in your right rib. And for you, it's like either you don't have time to go to the doctor or you're just like taking some pain relievers for that. I feel like it's much better for you to go and check out with the doctor. All right. It's time for you to probably go to, yeah, chiropractor, or to, because I feel like some of you have some problems with your nerves. Okay. And yeah. All right. So you're also going to have a very active sex life, or you're going to be very active sexually during this period. You need to be careful with your immune system, okay, or whoever it is that you're going to be having fun with. You might also want to go and change your reading glasses. Some of you have some issues with your eyesight, especially if you're diabetic, and indigestion and colon issues, gallstones, gallbladder. You need to lessen your intake of sodium. All right, you're too much salty food, especially if you're into junk food, and lessen your intake of fries, like French fries. Don't go for any over the counter slimming pills or something like that. It might affect your heart and your kidney. And speaking of high blood pressure, you might want to slow down into staying too late at night, even taking a shower, or um, eating too much fatty food like pork, or having a lot of rice. Okay, too much carbohydrates. Um, It'll help you to cleanse your kidney if you'll be drinking some coconut water. All right. And you don't have to, like be so conscious about how you look like. You're good. Some of you are actually thinking like going for some surgery, for some, I don't know, just improve something like a part of your body. Some people, some people are just like getting this injections to make their lips thicker. I mean, you're awfully beautiful the way how you are. Okay, you don't have to change anything in your body. I mean, some people actually, when they do get that, I find it like they look like a freaking blow up doll. Okay, I mean, you got to be contented with how you look like and what God gave you. You're beautiful the way you are. Sometimes it's not just the looks that matter. It's you as a person. It's you as a whole. Your attitude, your brain, your intelligence. Looks actually comes late or comes the last on the list, or even your body. Okay. So, okay. I'm telling you, some of you are going to be buying a new house, or you will be thinking about investing into real estate. And good for you. This is something that you're going to be like making a whole lot of money, because I don't really feel like you're going to be like living into this, housing units that you're going to be buying. This is, I feel like you're going to be reselling them, or you could be flipping them and resell them at a higher price. Now, some of you are also going to be rising to stardom around August. August and September is going to be a perfect time for you. Some of you, your person is actually born in August or September. Okay. I mean, the person that is really rightfully meant for you. You're also going to be moving where you will be meeting your soulmate. So, some of you might also be studying around September. All right. Okay, so July, August, September. See, I told you, you're gonna be moving where your soulmate is, and your soulmate is either an earth sign or like a water sign. Um, some of you, you're gonna be looking back into the past, and you feel like you're almost losing. I don't know, maybe that there is something you've started in social media, and you feel like you're not really gaining enough supporters or subscribers or something like that, and you're about to give up. But in August, suddenly that there will be a sudden rise of everything, and you're going to be very wow, like where is it coming from? And in the month of September, I'm seeing a lot of communications. I feel like you're also going to be up for a debate, and you are going to be restoring. It's like some of you have lost that huge part of you, probably when you've lost your job, or there's somebody that you've lost, or something that you've lost in the for the past 3 years, and you are going to be like recovering who you truly are. You're going to be rising to your full potential. Good for you. All right. So this is for the third quarter of the year, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or Virgo, water sign. Oh, yeah. Some of you are going to be going through a divorce. So this is going to be for the month of July, Cancer season. All right. So in the month of July, some of you are going to be pushing for a divorce, going through some custody battles, divorce, or something like that. Could be you're dealing with a Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Leo. All right. And even though that this is something that you really want or that you're kind of expecting to happen, I mean, you can still avoid not feeling in a certain type of way. Okay. Feeling so sad and lonely, all those years that you put up together and blah, 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 blah. Month of September, you're going to be a little bit heartbroken. You're going to be needing the support of your family, but they're not really going to understand. I don't know, maybe your decision, because they still want you to reconcile with this person, but they don't know. Okay. They don't actually know the truth because you're not really telling them. And they're going to be they're kind of like really putting the blame on you because you're a little bit inexpressive or something like that. It's like they're going to assume, or they're going to be feeling so entitled that they know what's really going on in your relationship or what went wrong, okay, in the past. And in the month of September, you're going to be traveling. I'm seeing a lot of success. Some of you are going to be receiving an award. Okay, it could be a reward, but I'm picking up like more of like an award. You're going to be speaking at a podium, facing like a lot of people, and you are going to be, because there's like a check, okay. And then that's the time that that this other person, okay, this ex person of yours will ask you, like, I don't know, because you're going to be signing up the divorce papers, okay, if you're married, or you're going to be very decided to like really move on from this person, but this person is still going to try and persist and pursue you. But for you, it's like my door is already closed, okay? Because it's not actually the first time that this person did something to you. I mean, you've already done a lot of sacrifices, and all this person does is like, concentrate in whatever that makes them look good and happy, not you. So, uh, you know, what you did is actually the right thing to do. Even if your family is not going to be supporting you on this one or supporting you with your decision, they don't know the truth. They don't know what really went wrong. So all they can do is just like pass on with their, unsolicited advices and opinions. But I feel like you're not going to be wasting your time explaining yourself to them, which is, like, why would you? All right. Ooh. All right. Somebody's been stealing in your company, and you're going to catch this person. If you are self-employed or if you have your own business, you're going to find out that somebody's been stealing from you. Yeah, even in the month of August. Okay, somebody's been stealing something from the company. You're going to find out who is this. This is the reason why probably that you're going to be rewarded. Because I'm picking up that you're going to be receiving like a trophy or plaque or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. So third quarter of the year for you is not really going to be very favorable. I'm seeing a lot of dramas. I'm seeing a lot of, you know, stupid stuff. I mean, I'm not seeing that you're going to be struggling or something like that, or that you're going to be losing, but you're going to be dealing mostly with people. You're going to find out that somebody is very close to you, has been lying, pretending to be your, I don't know, maybe your friend or somebody loyal to you, could be dealing with a water sign, and you're going to find out that this person cannot be trusted. And they were only sent to you by somebody to spy on you. In the month of September, you are also, um, you've been trying to save, but or you've been trying to, I don't know, maybe that there's something that you're really like very determined to get or very determined to save for, could be an investment, and somebody would just keep on giving you. It's like there will be something that's going to be coming up for you to spend your savings on, or is this to spend some, some stuff. And you need to analyze this before you. I'm not really sure how it's going to be, but there is somebody that will be betraying you, or that will be um sabotaging you. You know how it is, like to some people, that the more you save, the more it only attracts some unexpected expenses or troubles or something like that. That's why some people, saving or getting a piggy bank doesn't really, like it doesn't, it's not really applicable. I feel like that's, the same thing with you. Now, yeah, September. I feel like September, you're going to be expediting some of you of your divorce, child custody, whatsoever. Um, or could be that you're going to be expediting this divorce, but your person's not going to be signing it. They're still holding on to you. Okay. But when it comes to your finances and to your work, third quarter of the year is not going to be very favorable for you. So you got to be careful with that. All right. Right. So when it comes to your love life, yeah, this person's still gonna try again. Somebody from the past that will try to, get you hooked up with them, but for you, it's like no, you're gonna be very walled up. Um, some of you, if you're not really dealing with an ex and you've been dealing with a lot of options in the past, some of you, there is somebody that will be very clingy and very, obsessive. Yeah, that's the right word to you. And they feel like the two of you really belong together. So be careful of dating somebody who's psycho. Okay. I mean, this person is you're gonna be so obsessive and in their mind, even though that you only kissed, this person in their mind that the two of you are like really soulmates and the two of you belong together and something like that, and they're ready to marry or something like that. Okay, so somebody's gonna be jumping into like a very huge leap, like it's they're gonna be under a lot of illusion. So be careful of dating somebody who's a psycho and psychotic. All right, this is somebody that is younger than you, especially if you're in your 40s, okay, 45 above, and you're going to be dating somebody who's like 20, 29, 30, 30, 31, 32. Oh my God, like, mm, this is going to be hard for you to get rid of. I mean, the sex is going to be like really awesome, but be careful of somebody like really getting so attached to you, especially if you're going to be meeting this person at a bar or at a party or something like that. And they're alone for a reason, okay? So August, I feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time. If you have kids, you're going to be spending more time with your kids. Some of you might be going back home to see your parents, relatives, or siblings. Especially if you're from another country or something like that. You're going to find more peace if you're going to be going back home for a little while, just for a visit. And in the month of September, like what I said, be careful of somebody that will be attaching themselves to you involuntarily. You're going to get stuck with this one. Somebody's going to be very obsessed with you. I am telling you. And this is not even funny because this person can actually hurt your reputation if they cannot really get what they want. I don't know. I'm just picking up that somebody might be like opting for some. I don't want to say it, but just be careful of somebody that will be, very obsessed with you. This is somebody younger. Okay. More of somebody that might just blackmail you if they cannot really get what they want from you. Because this person is like really head over heels with you, but for you, it's like, nah, it's only sex, like what the hell are you talking about? Like you're overthinking things. But for this person, it's like it's love and like all the spiritual stuff. So be careful. You're gonna be dealing with somebody who's gonna be very obsessed with you. All right, let's take a look at your health. I mean, I'm not saying that, for those of you who's been so single for so long and you feel like you've been waiting for the right one, you're you're still gonna be very much concentrating into your finances, no matter what happens. Okay. All right. When it comes to your health, be careful of heart issues, high blood pressure. Right. You also need to keep yourself grounded. Be careful of skin allergies, airborne allergies. You are going to be healing, but at the same time, you need to practice some healthy habits. But most especially, you need to be grounded more. Yeah. All right. You might have a lot of nightmares during this period. Take a salt bath. Someone's been giving you an evil eye, so be careful. Um, Especially that you're kind of living your life, and other people can see that you're like, very abundant. You're single, probably to some of you, and like you're living a very comfortable life. Somebody might be giving an evil eye, and you're gonna start feeling like you're always drained, tired all the time. Somebody's been pulling you down. Okay, if you're starting to feel like this, you need to ground yourself. All right, and always make it as a habit. Do the salt bath or take a lavender salt bath. So kidney issues because you've been holding on your pee. You're not really peeing on time. Especially around during the evening or night or the entire night. Um, some of you are also going through some slimming process, but still do not take some sleeping, still some pills for losing weight or something like that. It's really going to be bad for your kidney and your heart. So don't be so surprised if you've been having some issues with the chest pain or pain in in your back and your lower limb, yeah, lower lumbar. I don't see much health issues except that this is going to be more of a spiritual war. All right. So some of you might actually start noticing that you've been losing your hair. Yeah. It's like you're losing hair more than the usual. Much better for you to go and check out with the doctor, okay? All right, last quarter of the year. Ooh, wow. Looks like someone is. Hold on. Looks like someone is going to be going through a period of grieving. October. Yeah. This is also, some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Like what I said, be careful of somebody that you're going to be dating, having sex, or going out with. This person that will, you know, that will assume that the two of you are lovers. Okay. This person is going to be like spreading some gossips, they're kiss and tell. So be careful of, like, I don't know, maybe like letting them take pictures of you, or, like be careful of your chats being screenshot and being spread online, something like that. This is going to be for the month of November. And the month of December, you're going to be finding yourself Ah, okay. So this is where you're gonna be finding the real one around the month of December. Someone is very faithful and loyal, probably a Leo. Mm. You have a clarification for this? Yeah, it's a fire sign. You're gonna be marrying this one. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be their sun sign, but it could be they're acting like in the energy of Leo. Could be they're just a very strong person. It could be it's just in their personality. But be careful of this obsessive lover. Right. October, you're going to be working on yourself, working on your spirituality, working on your spiritual health. Some of you might be going on for a retreat because you feel stuck, but things are going to be changing during this period. The month of November, still something about your family. I mean, you're going to be forgiving your family, or there will be some forgiveness, family healing, whatsoever. Uh, but just make sure that this is going to be for a price. All right. I mean, it's okay if you'll be helping out a family member, like your parents or something like that, but you don't have to make it appear like you're buying their um I don't know, buying their love for you. All right. I mean, you gotta learn something from the past. And I know that you really love your family, like you just want what's best for them, but still, sometimes you also need to teach them how to, be on their own instead of just like accepting you or appreciating you when you can give something to them. That's fake. All right. Month of December, it seems like there is somebody that you're going to be cutting off. More likely a water sign, or somebody is a water sign will be cutting you off. And for you, it's like, so what? It's okay. I don't care. Some of you, this might be like a same sex relationship because I'm seeing this is not going to be like a throuple, right? Because I'm seeing like three women. Anyway, so some of you might be dealing with your baby mama. Some of you will be dealing with the right one. Some of you might be dealing with another option of somebody from the past. I feel like the baby mama is the one who still wants you back. This is the one that you're going to be meeting, and this is somebody that you are actually considering as well. So you're going to have a lot of options around the month of December. Past is not an option. Like what I said, out with the old, in with the new. this person is the one who loves to keep their options open. And when when they no longer have that person, that's the only time that they're going to be grieving and being sentimental and stuff, like making it appear in front of other people that they are so serious and stuff, okay? Or that they are so worthy. Just, they're very superficial. So, finances still looks good, okay? The third quarter of the year is the only one that is very unfavorable for you, but so far everything looks. So let's take a look now. You might be ending up with somebody who's like I don't know, maybe like a celebrity wannabe, someone who is producing shows for celebrities, managing celebrities, or something like that. I don't know. They have something to do with the admin. It's only to some of you. Mhm. I told you, last quarter of the year, your finances still looks good and great. It's still in a tip-top shape. You're gonna be traveling. If you're actually studying during at this point, you are gonna be acing your studies or your test, and you might be able to like finish it off in no time. Let's say, for example, it's supposed to finish off in 2 years or 1 year. You're gonna be able to finish it off in 6 months or something like that, or even shorter. That's how intelligent you are. All right. Oh my God. I'm seeing a lot of reasons for you to celebrate during this last part of the year. Finances looks good. Friends are looking good. Healthy people. You're also going to be mingling with a lot of like-minded individuals. Some of you are also going to be learning new craft, moving on from uh, like an old habits, behaviors. You're going to be traveling a lot. Something is already brewing for you. A lot of new opportunities are going to be opening up for you. If this year of 2024, you've already like invested or made an investment in um houses and stuff, it will be coming to fruition. There are some people, around you that will be very bitter because you are very abundant. Your finances are going to be overflowing, and they feel like you don't deserve that. So somebody might just be like very combative, or will be creating some gossips. Okay, will be creating some problems for you, or starting up a fire just because that they cannot. It's like they want to have a slice of your cake. Let's just put it that way. Some of you might be dealing with a very envious assistant, or one of your coworkers have some hidden issues, anger, resentments towards you. All right. The message that I'm picking up, or the message that I'm getting, 2024 Libra, this is the time for you to get rich. But don't forget to pay it forward. Ooh. Singles, you're going to be ending up with somebody who has a lot of money. Good for you. So 2024 seems to be very good for you, eh? Although, I don't really feel like you're going to find love earlier in the early part of this year. No, it's going to be around December, probably last quarter of the year, but not earlier. You are going to be, because, this is also the reason why you're keeping your self preservation, because you know that there is something that you deserve more. And then you're going to be ending up with somebody who's like really, really like really packed, and they're all in one. Okay, they're single, they're good, they're great, committing, they're very engaging, expressive, they're very, I can't say submissive, but compromising. Yeah, and they're also very abundant. Okay, they have their own thing going. It's like they have their own business or something like that. Or it could be that they're just like that they're holding a very high position in their company and they're like really earning a lot. Okay. Anyway, so October, you're gonna be very rolled up, something that you're gonna be putting to an end, or could be something you no longer want to work out. November, it's like you're going to be fully healed and totally healed from the past, and this is the time comes that the person that is rightfully meant to be with you could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, again, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn. Okay, Taurus is also here. Yeah, you're going to be cutting off people who are, who don't really deserve a space in your life. So people are not going to like it, that you are setting some boundaries, but so what? Okay. Now, the month of December, this is where you're going to be meeting. I feel like you're going to be meeting this person around October, November, something like that. But in the month of December, this is where if officially things are going to be like running through. You're going to be getting married. 2025, 2026, you're going to be getting married if you're single. Um, Now, for those of you who's already like married or in a relationship, either you're going to be putting an end to a fight or tension, and you're going to be rebuilding your lives again. November, you're going to try to make it work. I feel like some of you are going to be traveling. I don't know, maybe for like a second honeymoon and stuff. And December, this is going to be like a deal breaker or like a turning point for you. It's up to you if you still want to continue, but this month is going to be like a deal breaker for you. I don't know what's going to happen. It's not being shown here, but it seems like there is something that you're going to be making a decision, and it's going to be like, that's it. Some of you are actually dealing with somebody who's very promiscuous. Okay. I am trying to keep this as like, like less than an hour, but we are way past an hour. So anyway, as asthma attack. Okay, chronic asthma. Some of you are going to start noticing that there's like a certain smell in your body. It's actually your stress, because you're under a lot of stress, but it will be healing. It could get healed. Some of you also need to be careful of yeast infection, not just down there, but it's going to be somewhere around your body. Some of you are also pregnant, or you're going to find out that you're pregnant around the month of November. Some of you, you're mentally strained and stressed out, and you don't want to listen to what the other person are going to be saying, because you know that they're just lying. All right, so be careful of any allergies or diseases that you're going to be getting from your animals, okay, or from your pets. But you're going to get healed. All right, you just need to keep on. Some of you really needs to deal with your nerves. Oh, especially if you've been having some late night cramps. Again, some of you might also be pregnant or will be giving birth. For singles, and for those of you who doesn't have any plans of having some children, you're gonna start noticing it. I'm picking up like phantom pregnancy, or you're gonna have some problems with your lower abdomen, which is around the ovary area for women. And again, I feel like you're going to be so stressed out, and there will be some minor illnesses, like fever, flu, body aches, and body pain. In the month of December, you're going to start feeling so nauseous, lack of sleep, and you also need to ground yourself. Some of you, like you're going to be having like a very active sex life, and make sure that whoever it is that you're going to be having sex with is also clean and will not be giving you any other additional medical problem. All right, so let's take a look. This is for your um like message from the spirits, okay? All right, move on. Pay your due diligence karmically. The person that you trust the most betrays you. Don't go against the rules. Pay attention to the song lyrics in your head. The last song syndrome. Wait for the right time. Not all soulmates are the one. Yeah, because the one is actually different from soulmates or twin flames, okay? You need spiritual cleansing. I told you about the salt bath, or use the lavender salt. Breadcrumbs. Somebody's breadcrumbing you. Just say it. Run for the hills. This is for the cycle that you're going to be meeting third quarter of the year. Take time to reflect and note down your dreams and pay attention. All right. Have a great 2024 Libra. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone, live in the calls, just go visit me at my website, sophiaclairvoyant.com. I won't be doing, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing like another rundown for 2024 bonus for all signs, but it will be in my Patreon for sure. All right. Anyway, blessings to you.